At the beginning of 2020s, I started my small business, producing and selling a salt and pepper grinder. The manufacturing was in China. Actually, it was just product customization. I choose the material, color, packaging design, print my brand logo, and then sold it in my country. The business went well, and soon enough, it started bringing in $1,500 to $2,000 of profit per month, which is not bad for Eastern Europe. The average salary in my country is like $500 per month. This money was completely enough for me to pay for accommodation, reinvest in the business, and even set aside a certain amount, which I later used to buy an apartment. But then this happens and the business begins to go down. Earnings become less and less, and the business eventually becomes unprofitable. I understand that there is no chance to restore it, so at the beginning of 2023 I sold off the remaining goods and record my losses, which amount to $5,800. So I am left with no income and with minimal savings, as I spent all of them on the apartment. I still have one source of income that gives me between $200 to $300 per month, but it's not enough to even cover basic expenses, so my savings are getting smaller and smaller.
So what should be done in such situation?
The fact is that this is not the first time I have started a business from scratch. This was in 2018, and before that in 2015, and before that in 2010. I have been trying to make money online in various ways for about 14 years, and during this time I have accumulated some experience in both successful and completely failed ways. But for some reason, this time I fell into a stupor. I had been searching for almost a year and did not know what to do next. What did these searches give me?
Nothing.
Therefore, at the beginning of 2024, I decided that it was time to do something. And here we go to the second part of this video.
How to start a business with $0, or how to make money from scratch.
So, in fact, there are not so many options, but not so few either. Since I have a good experience of working on the internet, there are enough types of earnings, so almost each of you will be able to choose for yourself what interests you. But to get started, we need a plan. The plan will have 3 steps.
Step number 1.
We need to calculate our income and expenses to understand the minimum amount needed to survive. As I said earlier, I have a source of income that I will discuss later in the video. It brings me an average of $250 per month. My monthly expenses are about $400. So I go to the minus of $150 every month.
Step number 2.
Choose the best side hustle for us. To do this, I made a table in which I entered and grouped everything that I like, and that can be started with $0 in your pocket. There are quite a lot of ideas out there, so I would like to highlight a few of them, which for me are a priority. Marketplaces, Amazon, Etsy, eBay. This is what I have been doing for a long time, and where I want to go back. POD business or print on demand is also included in this group, which means prints on t-shirts, covers, cups, or other goods, and this is exactly the passive income I have left, which still brings me money. So print on demand is what I would like to do first. YouTube is the second on this list. This includes faceless channels as well as your own blog like this channel. In the distant 2012-2015 years, I was quite active in several faceless channels. Back then we didn't call them that. They were just channels. It was a good source of income even then. Now I would like to try again and see what kind of result I can achieve. Cryptocurrency. You can earn cryptocurrency from scratch, which surprised me. Moreover, I already have some results, which I will tell you about in another video. But cryptocurrency is where I have at least experience.
Practically known.
In my opinion, this is the income that can become your and my life changer. Freelance. It's something I have never done before, but I have always wanted to try. I'm just wondering if I have any skills that can be sold and if there will be demand for them. I think that here I will be absolute failure, shame, cringe, but I will try anyway. The full list of online money making and side hustle ideas that I made you can download for free on my Telegram channel, or if you want to support me, you can buy it on my Patreon. I would greatly appreciate if you support me, so thank you.
Step number 3. Goals.
It's easy to set goals, but they should be realistic. What do my goals look like? To start, I need to cover the expenses that I get every month. For this, I need another source of income, which will bring at least $200 a month. So, by the end of 2024, my income should be about $500. The plan for 2025 is to reach an income of $1,000, and for 2026, $3,000. The amount of expected income is not impressive, but my experience suggests me that this is what you can expect. More is great, less it's okay. What next? Further, everything will depend on your knowledge, skills, and stubbornness.
Stubbornness.
Stubbornness. What exactly I will do, I have not yet decided. I will try different methods and obviously share them with you. As I said before, I have already tried some things and have the first results. If you are also interested in this topic or want to follow the efforts of a young entrepreneur from the ground up, then subscribe. I will be grateful. See you in future videos.